Yeah, well, we basically have a rather unusual matchup at our hands, and like if PASITA's not managing to stay out of the clutch's way, which, given his speed, is rather hard. I don't know how long he will have fun with his Nyx, but the Ghost Walk is a good escape tool. Starting off with a light chimp, and he gets the mega spawn. Not the best spawn if you don't have armor to begin with, but well, I think he's gonna make it work. St0n denied the light at rail, so next stack will be less than 210 for the next rotation for sure. Oh, rail exchange, but both miss, and clutch opens it up. And this is, yeah, the curse of spawning at the light armor. You one hit and you're basically dead. Ghost Walk forced out. St0n has all the armor. And all St0n needs to do now is not give up the item. And the delay he did at the start basically granted him another rotation. Rocket jump up. He's low on health, but he has all the armor he needs. Well, he even blocked off PASITA from the other light at the rockets. But two good rails from the Nyx, and clutch stack is dwindling. Yeah, well, the light at the railgun helps a bit. Oh, this should be a kill. There's no Ghost Walk still, and the shield saves him. And the clutch opens up the fragging. All the black shaders, or gray shaders. Oh, and this time, PASITA gets the heavy. Oh! And a good rocket. I thought this one going to do more damage, but both are pretty weak. PASITA, though, is trying his luck even more. Ghost Walk forced again. PASITA is low, and St0n reads him like a book. Oh, this one almost backfire. If PASITA gets that shot out, I don't know who he's gonna come out on top of that. But St0n with a 2-frag lead for now. And I reckon in this matchup especially, the battle for the hourglasses is going to be rather important because, well, Clutch being a fridge, he needs his shield, and Nyx being squishy, she needs her invis. And also Clutch being big, he's a shotgun magnet, as we just saw.
Yeah, it's really the battle of the hourglasses, as well as the heavy.
Yeah, I think it's pivotal for both controlling that area, because not only are all the hourglasses around the heavy, but also you really want that code for your health in this matchup if you're both, which is kind of shit if you're out of control, because it's hard for you to, well, make the right play to get it back.
Yeah, the Nyx is on life support though. Doesn't have his ability up. Lacks the mega health, but the robot is there to do some damage.
Fortunately for PASITA, there wasn't a rail exchange or something that stripped him away of all of his armor. This allows him to actually conquer, but you can't afford to miss those rails against Clutch. Oh, despite the shield, PASITA's getting the better of this exchange and saving himself a heavy armor. PASITA saying, "Swickety swockety, this is now my property." But St0n does the same for the mega health, and the Ghost Walk is used as well.
Yeah, and St0n really needed that mega health as a lifeline.
Yeah.
And PASITA used the invis to try to at least mitigate the item pickup. But didn't succeed, so now he can't fight for the heavy. And, well, he has an aggressive St0n, who uses a rocket jump and gets the follow-up item. PASITA, yeah, he really has to wait for his invis to get into any fight.
Yeah, I think the best that PASITA could have been looking for in this fight particular was getting a rail after St0n picks up the mega, because with not having the invis and not having nowhere near St0n stack, he can't justify fighting for the mega right there. But this time he steals it because St0n does not use another rocket jump. Shield is being popped. Oh, an accidental click. This hurts. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't amount to anything. Other than a scared like of finance. Oh, but he appears and almost gets it. 38 health left on St0n.
I
But
mean,
he gets greeted by the mega health. Or the heavy rather.
5-minute warning.
Good rails. This is the downside of being a clutch. You get hit by literally everything on the map. But if you hit every rail yourself, then, well, it doesn't really matter. I think a wise man once said, if the opponent hits every rail, you can't fucking shit in this game. Look at this!
Then the game is easy.
Yeah. That's a nice shot there. Like, tendering PASITA with the rockets and then the beautiful vertical rail from down below. Both seem to click a little bit. Maybe there's some sort of Logitech mic they're using. Who knows? Oh, nice rails. Not just like all the rails. They're one good shit there. And I mean, it earns himself the heavy. Stacks are evil, not anymore because St0n gets an unreturned item. Both have the ability though, and I'm curious to see whether PASITA is going to be forced to use his Ghost Walk aggressive to create frag opportunities because he's still 3 frags down. He lands all the rails in the world.
Yeah, he just... Well, he moved an inch away from that corner and St0n got the angle. Oh, and a full-on rocket onto PASITA. He really needs to change his pants. Oh, but while St0n botches up his movement and PASITA walks away with the surprise frag. Also gets the opening damage. If he can connect another one before the heavy spawns. He also, yeah, he had to deal with the rocket launcher and only had 75 health.
Stopwatch.
So it's a logical choice to not drop down on the heavy.
Nice, good play from PASITA. This is the moment where he could have been using the Ghost Walk a little bit earlier to push the corner. But he does too late and this shield, yeah, saves St0n from taking too much damage that he in the end can chase off the frag after the Ghost Walk. Yeah, well, this is how a starting machine gun hurts a clutch.
A lot of dents in the fridge.
Stopwatch.
I mean, vintage look is basically the trend. Oh, nice mid-air. St0n is now putting up the gallery frag. Beautiful shot.
Crawled out of a cave.
I was just gonna say that vintage is cool, so it's not bad if you have some scratches. And PASITA is calling the GG.
Yeah, GG. St0n. Also, he got 10 against 5 heavies.
Yeah, like St0n won the control battle from the get-go basically, and I don't think there's much.
Yeah, he spawned at heavy, right?
Yeah. Which means he had the rail, the light, and the armor that everyone needs basically. In this matchup, so he had the biggest advantage from the spawn itself already.
Okay, PASITA is not in the lobby anymore.
It was for me. Last time I checked. No, not now anymore. He left. Maybe he didn't quit after all and it was just a PC crash.
Yep. It might have been. But yeah, it wasn't even a rage quit, right? There was... Was there a way back? Was there still time? That's... question.
Well, technically yes, but the big problem was that St0n was hitting as well as PASITA was hitting, and then you don't win against clutch with the Nyx.
Well, let's see. Is he still on the spot?
Indeed, they are. And I think my
Yeah,
webcam-
PASITA is on Discord.
Yeah, maybe he needs to restart his computer, his game, whatever.
Okay. Well, we have to wait on that before we continue anyway. Yeah, so next up will be PASITA on Doomslayer and Stone on Q.
Oh, it's Deep Embrace, isn't it?
True.
Oh, it's a tough matchup because I think that a Doomslayer can really well avoid like the bouncing grenades with the double jump on the floor, like getting too much damage from them. But on the other hand, the double jump makes him kind of vulnerable for them as well. I don't know. And there we have the man back.
Yeah, I just noticed that I'm the lead. Okay.
Hello, Rob. Yeah, I mean stones have a rather high density, so it's okay if he plays more heavy champions.
Lol. We were waiting on me. Okay. Thankfully, I noticed it. Well, not in time, on some time. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going to the next map, so we'll route down the first win for Stone.
Oh, nice! I can bet.
Yeah, but then you cannot register the outcome anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say Stone is gonna win this, just based on how well he was hitting with the railgun and the rocket launcher. And having Keel in this matchup, railgun, rocket launcher, or grenade, which rocket launcher and grenade in this game rather shoot similarly, I would say.
Prepare to fight.
I would just give it to Stone again, to be honest. Even though I would like to see a 3-man.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
In the
Fight.
bracket final. He gets the heavy spawn again. How is that possible? Like,
Time.
I don't know. Maybe being the red on the server gets you the heavy spawn.
ooh, nice rocket there. And, oh, this is what PASITA needs to do, because not only he has the smaller hitbox, but also Stone gets, or rather the Keel gets 15% reduced splash damage. So using shotgun, lightning gun, HMG rail, basically nothing that detonates is insanely good against Keel, because he's a slow-ass tank. Oh, important miss, but the pineapple still hits, and even 50 HP now are enough. The light armor saves PASITA skin, and the mega saves him for a little bit more, and now he's playing ring around the rosy, and Stone can't get behind. And open another angle up, and PASITA lives for now. It's just a question how long now is, actually. Because Stone makes his way over back to the heavy.
Where's
And
the
there we
small
go.
bot of the healthy fruit? Or no, exploding fruit isn't healthy, right?
Well, if it's exploding full of vitamins.
Lead taken.
But
Oh,
Stone
what's-
opens it up again.
Impressive.
Oh, nice rails there from
Mess with the
Big
best,
Papa
die
Stone.
like the rest.
I tried to force the spawn, but I think he was a little bit too slow. PASITA immediately respawn and does spawn at a lightning gun rather than a shotgun. And now we see the Mike Tyson impression of PASITA. The shotgun does not finish him off. The second blow deals only 8 damage and... Okay, a direct pineapple in the end.
Wow, and a rocket jump to boot. It gets him in the mega health area. Oh, but his shots aren't connecting. And PASITA, well, he can chase this one up if he's aware of the health St0n has right now. St0n just collected some of the items, so that makes the work from PASITA a little bit higher. More difficult.
I think PASITA really underestimated how much damage he did in the last encounter this St0n, because he had an opportunity to force a frag. And even now so more, just use the HMG, and he's not aware of St0n's stack at all, and St0n by now has dealt so much damage and stole away the Mega as well. But PASITA opens it up with a rail off spawn on the big guy, and the big guy only has a rocket launcher. The big guy uses that rocket launcher as well to basically ensure he has the position for the heavy, but even position does not really matter if you're dead. Nice use of the double jump, and this is how you use it to not just dodge rockets. This opened up a beautiful angle, and even though the stack's a little bit before Mega, that is, only. But St0n is still lacking the railgun, and if PASITA can hold the best position away from him, which he can't by now anymore, just as a Saiyan. Great. we could have seen a game plan from PASITA evolving around the fact that St0n doesn't have the rail, but...
Oh, that he double jumps into a lot of LG damage. He gets melted by the LG of St0n. St0n collects the heavy, another frag, and there is a pathway for the mega health for him. Oh, he even finds PASITA around the corner and destroys him.
Yeah, like I don't know what PASITA was doing there, because he must have hurt St0n. St0n was not really silent in his movement there. Anyway, PASITA is in a world of hurt again, and this time the spawn worked, but the rail... Well, there was a rather hard shot, just hitting the legs there. Oh, and another Mike Tyson move, but the dodge is not good enough. And the Superman punch overleaps St0n, and St0n gets himself a 7th.
Stopwatch.
So far, Big Papa St0n is playing this really good, this matchup. Oh, but this is an opening, and PASITA's not aware of the stack again. There he pushes him and takes an awful shitload of damage just before getting the frag, and this is... like, every time PASITA gets a frag, he pays for it almost with his life. He basically never had really control apart from this, the first time that happened, but he could not really daisy chain any frags. Now this is an opportunity for him. St0n makes a good job of avoiding that rocket, picks up a light. He deals so much damage again. Look, PASITA's stack is like... I don't know, he's basically dead on arrival after the frag.
Yeah, it almost looks like a game plan from St0n, right? Just do as much damage. And okay, if I don't win the fight, I can continue to jump after I respawn. But wow, look at this. 5 minutes still on the map, and PASITA is getting closer and closer to a tie.
Yeah, I think he used the range advantage to great effect there this time. St0n only had Tribal, I think, and this is not the best weapon you can have against the rail when the opponent can hide behind a spot where you can't reach him. But now, St0n had a great position again and landed the rails as well as the pineapples. To justify him standing on the heavy platform with nothing but a rocket launcher and a railgun. Which again is kinda optimistic in some cases. But he makes it work.
But yeah, he does it so effective. And he also just stands still. So yeah, when you do that, it's easier to hit your shots.
Yeah. I mean, he just needed to make sure, because he had the timing, that he hits his shot. So that he bounces PASITA around, and PASITA can't hit 100% lightning on there, because then he will make it towards the spawning heavy 100%. Oh, but this is a nice read. I was gonna say, this is... Fortunately for PASITA that St0n dropped it. St0n read that PASITA cancel it, and... Nice. Is it? Yeah! He sends him swimming. Nice. Oh, St0n is playing this very well, and PASITA
Yeah,
kinda
I think he
gave up.
throws the towel on the ring.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, PASITA calls nothing and leaves.
Okay, so Big Papa St0n can wait for the lower bracket to finish and fight in the grand final.
Yeah, and I mean, if we look at the damage difference, it's only rockets, and the Doom got more rocket damage against him than, like, yeah, he did himself. Huh? Yes,